Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Forever Stranded. If you'll notice, I cleaned up. I cleaned up while I was waiting for a bunch of things to get made automatically. I just had some spare time, so I cleaned up quite a bit. Because we're not getting sandstorms anymore, I can probably get rid of this whole outside structure, which will be fantastic because it'll make it look so much better in here. I've been chopping trees like a madman because I needed graphite, and I was running out of charcoal. And so I've been chopping trees, taking them to the alloy smelter, putting them back through the alloy smelter as charcoal to get graphite. So I've been doing that for a while. I also made a setup over here for soul sand. I've used all my witch water, basically. It's automated. It'll run. It just is running slow now. How much do I have in there? I have 1 stack plus 36 right now because I've got a lot over there. I think it probably is finished up smelting already. I needed quartz. And I really didn't need as much as I got. I mean, I could have used more, but I also had a different plan. I'll start to show you that in a minute. But this is basically an automated soul sand generator offline, which is great because I needed soul sand to sift gets quartz. Over here, we'll see. I filled this chest with soul sand. This is my chest drop off for soul sand. It'll go up into here. It's running its last stack now that I've put in here since when I just logged in to get things ready. I keep having to make more iron meshes and things like that. I do have more graphite done. I got that. It's so funny. Every time I fill this up and it's not been running for a while, I let it keep running the dust as well. And then when you take the dust out of here, clear it out so the soul sand can go in, you can't put it anywhere. So I've just been filling this with ridiculous amounts of dust. But I do have some fused quartz. I have a bunch of clear glass now. You'll see why in a minute. I'll talk about those things in a minute here. Back here, I do have a reactor that is functional, which is good. It's not doing anything yet. It's just on. I finally made it turn on. Yay! I haven't done anything to it yet. This is an input. This is an output. I think that's the way I have them. I guess it's just the input blocks you can select to make output mode, which is great. And I put my flux power tap there. I think this is where you get power out of, but the quest made me make 2 of them, so I'm not sure why it made me make 2 of them. So one of them's still up there. I didn't know what to do with it if I needed a second one, so let's hope not. But this is there. I didn't want to start it without you guys. Void resource miner, or void ore miner. Running, doing pretty well. It was actually full. I guess I only had 1 chest on it for a while. And this was blocking it up, so it stopped whenever it got more than halfway, and I just relatively recently fixed it. Amazingly, it runs quite well off of, I don't even know if it would run off of less. I just made 4, and there's multiple steps to this process that got me to this. Basically, and it's only 4 tall, too. I read the instructions wrong, so I made it a lot bigger than I needed to. But basically, I made another setup over here, which it's probably overkill for what I need, but it was because I had tried something different at first that didn't quite work out, but whatever. You can never go wrong with excess lava in here because it does take it away. I dug this all the way down, put a transfer pipe coming all the way over here, and put sandstone here on the top layer, and it gets piped into here. So I had come across something called the overclocked generator, and I was like, let me look this thing up. What is this? Because it's not that hard to make. If overclocked generator, it's a furnace generator, which I have multiple of those running with some gold blocks, some redstone, and some lapis. So I made 2 of them because according to the wiki, it makes 4,000 RF per tick. And I was like, that is freaking amazing because these things only make 40 RF per tick. Like, what's the point of trying to get my solar panel I was talking about that makes anywhere between a couple hundred to a couple thousand, depending on which tier you make, when I could just use this other generator and put the same setup I have going on in here with the fuel stuff? Well, it doesn't quite work the way I wanted it to. It instantly converts a bucket of lava into 4,000 RF and then dumps it into, or it'll store it in its buffer, but when you hook it up next to a void ore miner, it instantly transfers that 4,000 RF. Oh, there's a creeper over there. When I cleaned up, I didn't set up appropriately. Ooh, yes. Nice, he's dead. I think that was a cactus, but oh, a spider. Well, that's bullshit. He's dead too. It the thing needs 1 million in its buffer and then 300,000 RF per tick or per cycle to run. So it was basically taking a bucket of lava that this stuff would make and instantly dumping it in. Instantly 4,000 RF would go away. And then I'd have to wait for this thing to get another bucket of lava. It actually was not keeping up because it doesn't really do 4,000 RF per tick. It does 4,000 RF per bucket, so it does it like instantly. If you constantly could feed it with a bucket of lava every tick, sure, it'd do 4,000 RF per tick, but I can't do that. So I was like, let me just hook up 4 of these guys around it and see what happens, and it amazingly keeps up. I'm surprised, because 40 RF per tick, what is it, 20 ticks per second? So it's 40 times 20, 800 RF per second is being transferred. So 8, 16, 24, 32 RF per second. So it might take a little while to build up that buffer, but it runs, and it actually, this makes a bucket of lava faster than these things use a bucket of lava for each one of these things, which is why I'm getting a backup here. So not much of a backup, but I'm getting a backup of lava in this drum. So that actually worked better, and I'm just going to leave that alone for now. But I still want to get this reactor set up. Now, I was making the solar panels, and I went crazy and was like, I'm just going to do this off camera. It's just getting resources, mainly that clear glass that you guys saw, which is just enriched sand. Let me see if I can remember how to make the enriched sand, which is just the quartz and sand again. So again, quartz was my limiting factor, hence why I needed the soul sand thing, and I actually have a lot of extra now because I just made a bunch of it because I was just making. And I do the same thing for the solar panels and stuff, and I was like, where's my whip book? I was like, this is going to be great because these solar arrays, tier 1 requires 16 tier 1 structure blocks, which I'd already made a bunch of those for the resource miners, so I knew how to make those. Those are easy. 9 solar cells and 4 modifier cores. Okay, so what does it take to make a solar cell? Solar cell, clear glass, photovoltaic cells, which are just quartz and lapis. So notice quartz is a theme here, but not complicated to make as long as I got the resource production going. So I was like, you know what? Let's and I don't remember what I made to make the modifier cores. There's like special modifier cores. Like the modifier core, the main one is like easy. It's just clear glass, some iron, and stone. So those were easy to make. But then I started looking. There's these other modifiers, and I don't know if these actually like. I think I broke a mesh. If these, I think, give you stuff, and flight modifier would be awesome. But what does it take? A launcher? Some launchers? I don't even know how these things work exactly. But one thing that really intrigued me, obviously, besides the flight modifier, was a regen saturation modifier. And I was like, if this could take care of my food problem, which I think is what it does, and I don't know if you can add it in there or not, to a solar array. I'm not sure what you actually have to put it in, but I figure if it takes modifier cores, it's worth a shot. Except for, I was like, this doesn't look terrible to make. Modifier core, some mica, which I think I get the mica from the resource miner. I think. I'll have to go look and see if I did. So I wasn't worried about that. Chorus fruit, I'm pretty sure I can do because it's golden apples into witch water. Sure, sounds great. Sounds easy. Here's the funny thing. Golden apples, you can only get them in chests. You can't craft them. I tried to craft one. You can't craft them in this pack. So until maybe I can go find some chests over in the temple. The one temple was exploded, but maybe that temple over there has a chest that has golden apples in it or something. There is a mine shaft below me as well. And I think I knew about this from seeing some other people play the beginning of this pack. But I hit it when I dug down to get to the bedrock level for the thing over there, the ore miner. So it's possible if I examine that, maybe I'll find some chests with the golden apples in it. I don't know, but I really wanted to add like a modifier. It'd be awesome if I could do a saturation modifier. What's the regen modifier? Potion of regen, modifier core. These don't look bad. Gas tiers, I think. Isn't there a way don't I have a bunch of gas tiers? Yeah, I think you get it from a sip. I do have a bunch of gas tiers. Or at least I have some gas tiers. Hey, gas. That's something worth looking into. But looking into later, because I wasn't even counting, I made the 4 modifier cores, the standard ones. I ended up making 30 cells, and I did make tier 2 structure blocks, and the reason why is because I looked and I was like 648 RF per tick makes this stuff. If I go to the tier 2 level, it's not too bad. 24 structure blocks, 25 solar cells, 4 modifier cores. That's okay. Not shabby. So I just went to town and started making, getting the resources, getting the stone, blah, 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 blah. And I wasn't even counting, and that's why I have 30 of each instead of the actual number. But I figured I could use them for something later. I'm not really sure. And then I realized solar. The solar cell tier 2 requires 2 solar cell tier 1s, lapis blocks, diamond blocks, whatever. Solar cell tier 1, block of gold, okay. Empowered diamantine crystal block. Well, crap. This needs empowered diamantine or an empowerer. Empower. I don't have an empowerer. I don't remember how these things work. I think you need 4 display stands and the empowerer in the center. Iron casings, a double battery, redstone crystal, double battery. What is this? Needs a single battery. Jesus Christ. Which is Inori crystal and advanced. Inori crystal is an Inori crystal block. Inori crystal block actually wasn't hard if I recall. A block of. I think I made one of those. It's just a block of. Yeah, I made 2 Inori crystal blocks. It's just a block of iron over there in the, oops, in that guy. Where was I at here? Aphaetic green, which is chiseled quartz. So I can do that. I just need to put some quartz in. I think I just do a chiseled quartz with a bit. Yeah, chiseling bit, and then throw it over in the power or that thingy as well. No big deal. I can't say no big deal. It's going to be a lot of work. Redstonia crystal blocks, I can do that. Like, I can do this stuff. I can get these things made. I think they need power. I don't quite know how to power it and how much it actually takes. But it was something, it was so advanced for what I had already, I didn't want to do it off camera. So, I haven't done that off camera yet. That's where we stand. That is where we stand. I am going to grab, though, some, I believe it's the uranium. Here we go, uranium, which is yellorium. We're going to go over here. I don't know if I can just put dust in here. No, I can't just put dust in there. I don't know if you can do yellorium ingots. I just throw yellorium ingots in there. Reactor access port. Inlet mode. I thought it would automatically pull from this thing from what I read online. Apparently not. So let me see. Can I just put... No, you can't do that. Okay, I can put 1 in there. What did that do? It gave me some stuff. Not enough yet. So apparently I'm going to need some transfer nodes. I think I still have a couple of them on me. I thought it would automatically pull this stuff. They're in this. I've never made a reactor before in my life. Yeah, transfer nodes. Item transfer nodes. Transfer nodes. Yeah, I haven't made the other pipes yet. For some reason, I thought I didn't actually make for a second. So if I do that and then do a transfer node like that. There we go. So that's going to fill up. Offline. Activate. Hey, this is going to give me, wow, 1,000 RF per tick. That is, can I just put full blocks in here? Does it take them? It does seem to have. Am I an idiot? Did I just like, really? Is that all it did? Maybe I made this thing way too big. I have no idea how cooling and stuff even works. So it's definitely depleting. Will we still build up a buffer? Ooh. And that stuff will not get transferred. I mean, I like having that many RF per tick, but I'm afraid that I'm going to be wasting it all. So, do I take the rest of my Yellorium? I guess I probably have more Yellorium dust I could put in here. I need to break this. Take this out. I don't want the quartz to go in there. Powdered gold, crushed gold. So I'm going to just do Yellorium. No, you can't do a filter with Yellorium dust? Oh, no, you can. Oh, that was weird. So now I'm only doing Yellorium, and I don't want... I guess I'm only going to do Yellorium for now. Let me get that out of there. Oh, I didn't put the filter in. There we go. So let's put this quartz back, and let's rehook this up. I can start getting this Yellorium. I don't know how much I have. Where is my Yellorium? I might not have any Yellorium. Powdered Yellorite. Is Yellorite Yellorium, and can it go in here? No, it can't. Well, shoot. Well, we do have a reactor. I might have to get some more sieving going on if I don't have any more Yellorium, because I might have converted it all and now be out. Or here's more Yellorite. Only 3. There's 33. Can I combine this stuff and do something with it? I need to really clean this thing up. So that doesn't do anything. That makes Yellorite ore dust. I can probably go smelt that. What is this for? Needs to go with pyrotheum. Or smelt it. I can smelt it into... Okay, hold on. I mean, this will give me some more. And now the question is, does the reactor stop when... These won't go in there right now. I don't know if the reactor will stop when it's done. But I guess we'll let that cook. We'll go try to fill this thing back up with this stuff. And then we'll start working on making the empowerer, which is sadly going to be a while. I probably should bring that atomic reconstructor thing. Yeah, this thing's almost full of energy. If I bring that atomic reconstructor over here, it should have a good energy capacity. I mean, if I do that... Fuel rods 4, max capacity 4,800 or 48,000 millibuckets. Why is this thing not... they weren't going in. Whew! That makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, okay. I thought this thing was taking all of that uranium, and it was just not really registering that it was doing much with it. That definitely makes me feel a little bit better. Okay. Okay. But for this empowerer, we'll probably need this over there by a lot more power, because right now it's full of power, but the problem is it doesn't fill up very fast from over in this general area. So what we can do, let's get over here, because I wouldn't mind having the solar cell running as well. Okay, phew, that makes me feel so much better. Holy crap. 6,000 RF per tick. Not shabby, though. It takes all this Yellorium, which is kind of annoying. So what if I get out my energy conduits that I made and say, I guess I don't need that. Let's go just here. I'm gonna have to there. And let's make sure we put a switch or lever on the wall. Put this guy back down. Beautiful. So I got a table over here. I'm just gonna grab this and move it closer. And we're gonna see if we can get this thing, because then this thing can probably run. There we go. So now let's see what we need for this. Iron casings. I can make iron casings, so that's not a big deal. I need this double battery, which needs the single battery. So a redstonian crystal, basic coil, which is the one to. I need a bunch of redstonian crystals. I think these are just redstonian crystal blocks, which is just. Oh man, I had a bunch of redstone on me. I think when I double clicked this up here, it put away all my redstone. What else am I gonna need? I need to grab, put the graphite down here. Let's grab my Inori, and that's it. I am gonna need some gold, I saw. Let me move. Let me get this out of my inventory as well. Move this out of my inventory as well. Gold. And do I need iron? I'm probably going to need iron. I did know I needed some black quartz and some wood. Black quartz is here. I have some wood. So let's see if this is even close to enough. Is this gonna have anything in it? Probably not. So let's make 2 of these guys. Which I, of course, don't have anything that I needed for that because... There we go. So... Perfect. 2 of those guys. That's good. Should probably, whatever. We're just going to put some stuff in here for now. I need 4 or 5 of these total. So, oh yeah, no, 5 of these total. Which was the quartz. I did not grab any quartz. I also need to see if I have any mica. I don't have any mica, do I? You know what's fun? Mica might be not an ore. It might be a resource. So I might still have to be delayed on some of that stuff. But we can at least get this empower thing going because I'm sure I will need it for something. I need my bit too, aren't I? To make a chiseled one? Quartz, 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 quartz. There it is. Got one of these chests. I'm gonna use my chisel. My chisel, not my bit. One of these chests has my chisel in it. I don't know which one though. I haven't used it in a while. I sadly am. Let me open this guy back up. Put this away. Food. Nope, so nothing there. Do I have it out here somewhere? No. Well, that's annoying. I guess we'll just make a new one. Chisel. No, let's just make an iron chisel. Oh, is that it? I don't need a special chisel. There we go. We'll take that. We'll do quartz. turn those into quartz blocks. So it needs to be chiseled quartz, I believe. I mean, it says specifically chiseled quartz. So my assumption is it's got to be chiseled quartz. So let's take some quartz. Oops. And power. I need 1, 2, oh no, these are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 15. So I need 15 total chiseled quartz blocks. Wow, I made 16. Chisel quartz. There we go. So 16 chisel quartz blocks. Let's do that. We'll go. There we go. Look at that. So much still in the buffer. Amazing. So let's make a thick quartz, which is just quartz in there. So I'm going to need 16 of these as well. So need to get more quartz, it seems. Where's my lunch bag? I don't even know what I ate, but it was apparently very, very good for me. I keep going back and making like a bunch of bread. And then turning bread into toast, into the other type of bread into toast sandwiches. It seems to be the best way to really easily do sustenance here. So then these. And that should be Athaic quartz. So then I need advanced coils, which are basic coils, which are black quartz and redstonia. I don't know how many of these guys I'm going to need. But let's try this. Let's do 7 for now. I'll probably need more than that. And then boom. So then boom, 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 basic. I know I need a bunch of these basic ones. Should I just make 15? Get out of my inventory. 15 of those. Inventory management is a big problem right now. It is real. So I got the basic ones. So I need to put gold nuggets around them to make them... That's obviously not going to make me 15. That's going to make me 3. Oh, I don't need 15 of them. Hold on, I think I only need 5. I'll see if that was right or not. Oops. For these, so it should be, and there we go. I can make 5 of those guys, which is perfect because I need 4 of them. For that, I need 1 of this guy for this. I've got my 2 iron casings. Let me push you away now. You with the iron casings. So I got the bottom part. I need the redstonia crystal, which I have, and then I just need the battery. So let's make sure I just get the redstonia crystals in there. Let's go batteries, which are these. So I need another advanced. No. And a single battery, so I need 2 more advanced, and then some of these Anori crystals, which I should have. So that should be what I need there. I should be able to put that away. I have my... Put that away. I have my 2 Anori crystal blocks to turn into those little star guys. Is that going to be it? It wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. Shoot. Get out of there. Boom. And then... Boom. There we go. So now... I think I actually have all the items I need to make... this one. Empower. Beautiful. So let's put the Empowerer. I just put that there, which seems to be like the wrong spot for it. I almost want to face it the other direction. Because I think this should be my place. Let me just deal with this for now. I'm going to move this out of the way, actually. Yeah, we'll get this stuff shuffled around in a little bit. But if I take these display stands, and I don't know if it all needs power, if just the center of it needs power. I don't actually know the answer to that. So I had an extra one of those. But I'm thinking if I put like a display stand there. No, I guess I want it up a block. Okay. I want a display stand there. I guess we can see if it if the power connects to it. That'll be a good indication. Let's just see. Does this thing stop running? No, it is definitely going down. Take my redstone. That does connect to it. Oh, it's getting power, so it definitely needs to have power. My goal was to put these things like this. I think there's got to be one block in between these things. So I think it would go something like that and this here. It might be 2 blocks in between, though. Actually, I think it is 2 blocks in between. We will find out momentarily, though, because I will try to empower something right when I get this thing figured out. So if I go boom, boom, that would be there, and then there. So now let me see, what do I need for that solar? The solar controller tier 1 was the empowered diamantine crystals, which is the empowered diamantine. Hold on. Which is an empowerer with 2 clay, a light blue dye. Here we go. A diamantine crystal block with 2 clay and a light blue, 2 clay, a block of clay, and a light blue dye. So what is, do I have any diamantine? Diamantine. Diamantine just comes from diamonds. So it's a block of diamond. And how many did I need for this thing? 4. So I need 4 blocks of diamonds. 20. Damn it. Look at that. Oh, I took this down. Let's do 4 blocks of diamonds. Let's make a bunch of blocks of diamonds for now. Oh, I didn't go get the clay. And a light blue. Light blue. How can I get light blue? Probably have the stuff to get light blue. Put that stuff away. Where do I have all my clay at right now? Do I have any extra clay? Or did I just make what I needed? Clay's not hard to get. That I actually need dust for. So let me take the dust. Oh my God, stop it, please. I actually might have a bunch of clay in here. I do. Just start making more. I forgot that I had this thing set up to run. Let's just take this. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. And then light blue clay. Is bone meal? Oh, bone meal and lapis. Easy. I'm going to grab stacks of them, and I don't need stacks of them for sure, but I need 4 total that I know of now. Oh, I need 2 total. Well, 4 total, but it only cost me 2. So if I were to go, put one of you here. Was it 1, 2, and then a block. So this is how this thing works. And then I would need to put in a diamond block onto that guy that I got rid of. This is like dangerous the way I'm going to do this, but what are you going to do? Am I really out of... I'm going to put this guy here. And then I can just go... Soul sand. So I got my 4 diamantine crystals. If I do that, does this do anything? Go! Start it up! Did I do this right? 1, 2 clays, light blue dye, clay block. Is there any pictures of this guy? No. Oh, that was a picture. Hold on. Ah! There it is. There is 2 in between. So, that answers that question. Wish I had realized that. Can I not get this back? Hello? You have to click it with... That's weird. You have to click it with what it is to get it back. So if I accidentally put something on there, will I never be able to get it back? Or... That's weird. Whatever. Oops, didn't mean to do that one. I mean, I'm sure to you guys this is not like the most exhilarating thing that's ever happened. To me, it's pretty exhilarating because I've never made one of these myself. Dang it. There we go. And then we will go here, and here should be what I need. So I'll put my empower at 1, 2, there. 1, 2, and then this should go here. That looks right. There's that. That's stretched out a little farther than I wanted it to be, but okay. So now let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the diamantine block. Oh my god, it's working. I actually didn't think I was going to be able to do this. Why will you not switch places? Thank you. I know it takes a decent amount of power, which is why I figured. How can I get it? Why can't I get it? Hello? I don't know how to get it. Did it not work? I'm at a loss here. You have to use your hand specifically? You do. You have to use your hand specifically. That's strange. Well, whatever. So I can make the 4 of these now, which will give me... Well, I actually technically need 8, don't I? If I'm making a tier 2 solar cell. I do. I need 8 of them. So I need to get another diamond. Because I didn't quite have enough for that. So I can spend some time doing this, and then after this, I probably will have enough. I'm going to need to get some more diamonds soon, it looks like. I will have enough to, that wasn't too bad. To make the solar cell and get it put up together, which will be nice. I do like having this reactor. I'm just kind of concerned about my Yellorium deposits. I'm going to need to constantly keep something running if I really want anything to happen. But it definitely gives me a significant amount of RF, and I have this huge buffer, which is fantastic. Did I not turn that off? Turn off. There we go. It's kind of annoying that you have to do this with your hand. Like I said, power diamantine. This can probably go together. I guess it's what slot it's going to go into. But either way, let me work on getting this stuff done. And I'll be honest, this episode has probably gone on way long enough. But when you come back, I will not only hopefully have this guy up and running and see what we can do to get even more power running through there, but I should also have a solar array built on top. I might go out and check some junk, or check that temple as well, and see if there's any golden apples in it, because that would be pretty cool to not have to deal with food anymore. Hey, you know, where'd you come from? I don't even have a weapon on me, and this thing's about to break. It broke. Where are you coming from? And why did you just show up now? There. That was not a weapon. Okay. Good. But I will keep working on this, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.